Hello, 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 lovely people of the internet. I'm gonna do some more Bibi Tina runs today. If I'm being really honest, I'm not looking forward to this a lot because this level is fucking hard and I don't know.
Leica, said Skydisc.
How to beat this, but yeah, let's again watch the comparison of the world record and my PB so I can see what I need to improve. See how much I'm ahead here? Like, this is just... yeah. If I hadn't lost time, it would have been world record. I mean, that's true for every run, basically, but like... if I hadn't lost 3 hours, it would have been world record.
Okay, wenigstens die Kurve läuft jetzt deutlich besser. Würde ich jedenfalls behaupten.
Yeah, behind again. Ah, fuck.
Mehr oder weniger zielgerade. Ah, jetzt war die Execution am Ende tatsächlich ziemlich bescheiden.
This is such a similar run, like the jumps are all so similar, holy shit. Oh, this is gonna be 155. Oh my god, this is gonna be so hard. It's a new PB and it's very close to world record, but not world record. Okay, let's do this, I guess. Wait, why is the game... the game was showing up earlier. What the heck? Okay. Okay, let's do this, I guess. Okay. Querbeet through the Felders. Let's do it. Great start. Immediately failing the first ring. I'm so good at this game. gonna be a very slow run. Wait a minute. Wow! This was not slow at all! Holy shit! I think if the stamina bar hadn't been so low at the end, maybe I could have gotten the world record, but holy shit. I thought, okay, first run, this is gonna be a 156, it's gonna be terrible, but this is actually a very good run, holy shit. Let's get this world record, people, come on. We have the blessing of the sky disc of Nebra. And then I missed the first ring. It's just so terrible. Yeah. Oh my god. This was an insanely good run.
Said GL Skydisc.
Thank you for the GL and the Skydisc. I just had a very... my first completed run of the day was like a 55.1. 0.14. It was so good. It was super close to PB and world record. Yeah, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a nice weekend.
M's Truffles. Said doing good right now.
Glad to hear that. Nice. Yeah, as I already shared with you, I submitted Scalerogator to Frost Fatales Speedrun Marathon. I would be really happy to showcase that game there, because it's a really fun game. And more people should play it. I hate this glitch so much. Like, it only happens there. And it's just so annoying because you need to jump a little further to the left where I just had the glitch to do this jump as fast as possible. So you basically, I basically need to take that risk because I think the world record does that jump slower. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's slower than my strat. But my strat is a little bit risky, so... Because you have the risk of this glitch happening. See, now I was too far to the left. That start was not good. Oh, never mind. Missed the ring anyway. How was my first run of the day that good? Like 155.14. Yeah, this is how I want the jump to be. Exactly like this. One thing that really annoys me about this game is how when you turn, the camera slightly changes. It's not very noticeable, but if you run this game as much as I do,
M's
it is
Truffles
very noticeable.
said I'm currently doing a list of Xbox Live Arcade games. One part is games that are stuck on 360 and sometimes PS3, and the other part is games that you can play on PC, either with Steam or other ways. The two parts are quite long, and while I'm glad to see many games can still be played outside of 360 today, there are many games I used to play I won't be able to play anymore. Sad face.
Oh yeah, that's sad. You will always be able to play Brewmaste 2 because it will be re-released another 500 times probably under a new title. That jump was not good. Yeah, the last jump was terrible. I mean, still wouldn't have been a record, I think, but yeah, the last jump definitely killed it. Yeah, video game preservation is a big topic. And a very frustrating one. Like, I don't even want to imagine, like, how things are gonna be in like 50 years or whatever. Because the first video games have been made roughly 50 years ago, right? Like, I mean, roughly? And you can't play a lot of them today.
M's Truffles said Xbox Live Arcade is a big part of my childhood. This is where my love for indie games started. Most specifically Super Meat Boy, which did promotion to other indie games on different platforms, like Minecraft.
Nice. Yeah, for me the big nostalgia thing is actually gaming on a Macintosh. Like, because my first gaming experience was actually on a very old Macintosh computer. I mean, at the time I think it was not very old, but like, yeah. Oh, I think that jump was much better than in the world record. That was worse? Yeah, I'm not even close to world record. This is gonna be 156. Yeah, I have no idea how the first run of the day was that good. Like, but if you're making it at least, like, like, what's the percentage of games you can still play today? Like, is it less than half? I would, if I would take a guess, I would say it's less than half of the games, probably. That start was not good, I think.
M's Truffles said it's hard to tell, I haven't investigated all of them.
Ah, I see,
But yeah, probably less than half. A lot of the games were edited by Xbox BTW. M's Truffles said asterisk TBH.
Sounds like kind of like detective work to figure out like which games you can still play and where and how and. So I assume Xbox Live Arcade was like an online thing, right? Like not with discs or anything. Oh, that jump was not good. Might be a low 55, a high, I mean, 55.4. That's not too terrible actually. But yeah, I feel like gaming, I think there's not only the issue of like preserving the games itself, but also what those games meant or were. Because like yesterday, for example, there was...
Truffles said yeah, mostly online. There were a few bundle, but they were mostly simple games like Uno and classic games. Xbox Live Arcade still exists technically, but not all the games are compatible after 360.
Okay, I see, yeah. Yeah, because like yesterday I was participating in the snail party on Snail Simulator because it was the second birthday of the game, 2 years since release. And it was a big like party, like 200 people showed up and yeah, we just ran around the world looking at the new updates, the updated content. And I just thought, okay, what if in 10 years I get really nostalgic for Snail Simulator and then there's no footage of like those events left anywhere? Because I'm not sure if the developer actually archives their streams. I don't think so. And that just made me really sad in a way, because like, yeah. Also, a few days ago, I tried to find footage of a game I used to play in school. It was called, in German, it was called Prügelpause, which means brawling break, basically. Which was, like, the game concept was basically a multiplayer rock, paper, scissors, but with brawling. Like beating each other up. So you would pick an opponent, yeah, and then you would pick 3 moves for the game, like your first move, second move, and third move, and you would choose if it would be rock, paper, or scissor, and then the other person would choose their moves, and then it would basically just see who wins. And I have no memory at all of how the game looked.
Truffles said, was it a Flash game?
Yes, pretty sure it was a Flash game, because I remember playing it in school, like, I don't know, 5th to 7th grade or something. There was a little room in the school with computers, and during the break time, you could go in there and go on the internet or play something. And I remember playing this in school during break time, but I have no memory of how the game actually looked. I'm pretty sure it had a comic style, but other than that, I have no memory of it. So I was like, oh, this popped into my head, I want to see how this looked. And I found not a single image, not even an image, let alone a video.
Truffles said, it's funny, I may have played a similar game, but I'm not sure. There are many websites I used to go on when I was 7 to 8, and many memories are very blurry.
Yeah, so I found a few very old forum posts where people talked about the game, like what they think about it or whatever, but there were no images of it. And that made me really sad, because like, it was not a great game. I guess it was just like a fun thing to do during your break time in school, but like, I would have really liked to see what the game looked like. Because like, yeah, I think what actually unlocked this memory was I found a channel on YouTube from a person from the US talking about games that people around my age would have played in their childhood. And most of the games I didn't know because they were a US thing and not a thing in Europe. But they actually made one video about a game that I actually played and I completely forgot about it. And this video brought back some memories. It was Icy Tower. And when I heard some of the sound effects, like the characters make when they jump, I was like, oh my god, I played this, holy shit. And then this, I think, unlocked the memory of this other game. Then, yeah, that was pretty funny, actually. Yeah, I don't know. So maybe when the next snail party happens, I might just record my gameplay of it. Or maybe I'm maybe I'm gonna download the VOD actually of the developers.
Struffles said, you know, there is a subreddit named Tip of My Tongue, where you can talk about a memory you have of a piece of media, and people can investigate and try to find it. I'm
cool.
considering asking here for 2 games I want to find again, not because they were memorable, I mean, one still had a memorable jump scare, but because I'm curious to play them today.
That sounds really cool, yeah. You should definitely do that. Like that sounds really fun. Yeah, also, yeah, one game I would really like to play again today was a kid's educational game I played on this old Macintosh computer. Because it had this very funny voice line of like there were different animals in the game that would talk, and there was one owl who always had like hoo hoo, hoo hoo, and then would do a voice line. Like, it was really funny, and I would really like to play this again. And maybe even speedrun it if it's possible, I don't know. I mean, some games you can't really speedrun if they don't have like an ending or a goal or whatever, but like, yeah. But yeah, during one of my Bibi Tina streams, I think last week, I talked about one game from my childhood that I really loved, which is Load Runner 2, which I also played on the Macintosh. It's such a great game, and I feel like many people don't know about it. It's such a cool 2D platformer, like it's really unique in my opinion, and really fun. You can play it online in a browser actually.
Truffles said, I spent hours searching for educational games I played in my childhood, especially one with a green dinosaur, which took me months before finding it.
A green dinosaur? But you did find it eventually, that's so cool. Yeah, this is gonna be a 155.7 or something like this. Oh, 55.2 even. Okay, holy crap. That's a pretty good run. Look at it. It's just 100 milliseconds slower than my
Truffles
PB.
said, not bad.
Yeah, not bad indeed. I feel like the world record is in reach today, but yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see. But I mean, yeah, I've already done 10 hours of attempts beating this world record, which today I learned is absolutely nothing, because I saw a video today about a track in Trackmania, and I don't remember which game. It was one of the older games, and it was basically a world record history video about that one track only, because there was some pretty ridiculous shortcuts found, and the track has 3 laps. So the struggle at the beginning was to do like one of those absurd shortcuts in the last lap, and then a person attempted to get that shortcut in the second and the third lap. And eventually they actually did beat the world record, because they got it 2 times in one run, but it took them 500 hours or even more. Just this one level, 500 hours. So that kind of gave me some hope that, okay, maybe this level, grinding this level is not so bad, because this is not gonna take 500 hours. Hopefully. Yeah. Was a pretty funny video. It was by Virtual, a Trackmania YouTuber.
M's Truffles said 500 hours for a single track is insane.
Yeah, but I feel like, especially in Trackmania, there are just people who have that kind of dedication. Like, they are just like, okay, I wanna be the person to break the record on this level, and then they just sit down and do it, even if it takes 500 hours.
Fuzzy0W0
Yo!
said I thought one guy grinded 1200 hours for one downhill map.
That might be possible, yeah. Yeah, on that specific map it was around 500. Welcome to the stream, by the way. How's life in Muckington?
M's Truffles said it Fuzzy0W0 Concha.
Concha indeed. It's so
Fuzzy0W0 said thank you, I am still waking up.
well, good morning then. Yeah, it's so funny, when I hear certain emote codes, I just know what the emote looks like, and it's just really funny that I can picture in my head how the chat message looks like. That's really hilarious. I mean, I'm far away from knowing like all the emote codes from the global emotes, but like Concha is a very famous one, so that jump was not good. I should have turned earlier. What was that jump? Holy shit. Yeah, no, this is gonna be a 156, maybe even 157. Yeah, terrible run. But that's okay. Yeah, I recently bought Trackmania 2 Stadium, which is also an older Trackmania game. And it is fun, but what kind of annoys me about it is the fact that even on the first level, like the very first level, you start with the campaign, you start on level A1, and I was like, okay, let's just get all the gold medals, easy peasy, this is not gonna be super hard in the first, like, campaign world. But then I just couldn't beat the gold medal time, because to beat it, you need to drift. And at first I didn't know how to drift. I mean, there are not that many buttons. It's just up, down, left, right. So I figured it out eventually, but like, yeah, you need to drift to get the gold medal on the very first level. And this is actually true for most of the gold medals. You need to drift. And that kind of annoys me, because like, only Trackmania game I played before that was Nations Forever. And to get the gold medals there, you just need to drive well. Which I thought was what Trackmania was all about, but like having to drift like all the time is, I don't know, I don't like it that much. But it's still a fun game. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Trackmania content lately, mostly from virtual, and it's actually pretty fun. Like, Trackmania is a pretty cool franchise. I mean, the thing they did with the latest game, with the subscription, with the yearly subscription model and all that stuff, I'm not a big fan, but like, yeah, that's why I bought an older game. Yeah, the slightest bit too much of turning and you just miss the jump. It's this is so hard. And if you don't turn enough, your angle is terrible and you lose time and you don't get the world record. Like, this level is just purely terrible. From a speedrun perspective. Casually, it's whatever, but like, from a speedrunner's perspective, this is just horrible. No! Gott im Himmel! I'm not sure if it's worth it to take this gamble on that jump. Maybe I should just play it safe and do the not so fast, but I mean, I'm not even sure if that jump is faster, but like, it feels faster. I'm just 2 frames away from world record. I can't believe this. Even less than 2 frames. Because on 60 FPS, 1 frame is 16.6 milliseconds. And I'm less than 32 milliseconds away from world record. I think it's 24 milliseconds. I can't believe I failed this again.
Fuzzy0W0 said, so my second burger is breakfast, it's the leftovers from yesterday.
Burger for breakfast doesn't sound too bad, honestly.
M's Truffles said, by the way, I saw Level Up Leo got a new PB, but not a sub 20.
Yes,
The game is really
yesterday.
mean with him sad face.
Yeah, he doesn't have the best of luck, sadly. But I mean, just look how long it took me to get my PB. Like, over 30 hours. But honestly, a sub 4 minutes time after 30 hours is still super lucky. Yeah. Oh, speaking of unfair flips, by the way, it was now officially confirmed that my very first PB of the game was actually the first world record of the game. It is sadly not represented on Speedrun.com as a world record, because Speedrun.com sorts the records after the time they got submitted, not when they were actually performed. But yeah, so because like the very first speedrun of the game that was uploaded to YouTube was a 15 minutes run by Ill Omens, and Ill Omens actually confirmed to me that their run was done after I got my PB. So yeah, I am the first ever world record holder for unfair flips. Officially. I mean, not officially because it's not on Speedrun.com, but yeah, whatever. So yeah, if Easy Escape is watching, please DM me for further details. See, I'm not sure if that's actually faster, because you need to then turn to the right to get the next checkpoint in a fast way. But yeah, getting back to your message, Miss Truffles, yeah, Leo got a record yesterday. I saw it live. That was pretty hype. Yeah, but yeah, sadly not a sub 20, but still cool to get a PB. The end is so fucking mean because, like, sadly you can't. I don't have a top-down view from the map, but like, it's just so mean because you have those two fences, right? And then you need to jump over the one fence, roughly where my fingernail is. But then you have to turn around where my other fingernail is. Like you have to. It's just you have to do like. Basically like a snake movement, but in between you're forced to go without turning. Like, it's so mean. It's just such mean level design. And again, casually, not a problem. It's not mean casually, it's just mean for us speedrunners, because yeah, it's just terrible. But I want to get this so badly. I want all the level world records back. But like, do you know what the worst thing about all this is? I am 100% sure that if Todd, the current world record holder, would actually sit down to improve their PB on this level, which means getting a new world record, I'm sure he would do it in less than 2 hours. And I've been at this for 10 hours now, roughly, and I can't beat it. Like, but this has always been a thing between us when we battle for the world records. Like, I would struggle so much to beat Todd's records, and then when he tried to beat mine, he would do it in 1 hour, in 2 hours, just like that. That's why I still do not claim to be the best Bibi speedrunner. I'm just the most. Yeah, so pay attention now to the next jumps. So here, you're taking this right turn, but you have to take another right turn, and then here you have to take a left turn, but you're forced to jump straight. It's just, it's terrible. Oh, this is a terrible run. 157, I think. Yeah, terrible run. I'm not sure why my stamina gets so low all the time. Seriously, I missed this ring? That's ridiculous. Oh, that jump was actually not too bad. This could be it. I don't think it is, but it could be. What? How was this 0.5? Half a second? What? I hit the last checkpoint at 29. I don't understand this game at all. Like...
Fuzzy0W0 said I can't see any improvement at all XD.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. This level is just terrible. I mean, my first run of the day was super close to PB. 155.14. Yeah, I just don't know, like, why sometimes I'm super close to the PB.
Fuzzy0W0 said not you, I mean it all the run was too good but I don't see where to save 0.4.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah. I mean, I only need to save 24 milliseconds compared to my PB, but like... So, where I actually lost time compared to the world record is in the middle of the run. And it's weirdly enough not in the sections with the jumping, but this other section where you just run through the little rings. That's where I lost time compared to the world record. Or the most time, I should say. I did lose time on other sections as well, but like here, in this section, I lost time compared to the world record. And I'm not sure how. I think it was the first turn. And then probably just non-optimized. Not taking those optimized? I don't know. On this jump, I think I can save some time compared to world record. That jump was terrible, so I'm losing time here. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Yeah, so right from on the start of the level, I'm ahead of the world record in my PB. Like just very slightly, but like very slightly would be enough. Missing rings like this, like what the heck? But yeah, this level is very close to being optimized.
Fuzzy0W0 said we need indicators for each ring in this game.
You mean like in racing games that you see the time compared to your PB, or that would be amazing, honestly.
Fuzzy0W0 said yeah, like that.
Yeah, just like in Trackmania, that would be a huge help. But yeah, sadly this game is not... I mean, it's a surprise it has a timer in the first place, in my opinion. The fact that the levels have a timer is a surprise to me, honestly. I saw it coming. I shouldn't have tried it. I'm not sure why this is only happening on this specific pole. Like, is it this one? Let's see. I can jump over that one, but not over. Wait. Okay, now it worked. What the heck? Wait, is it this one? No, that worked as well. What? Maybe it's the angle then? The angle that's not working? Yeah, I don't fucking know. The fact that there's not even a jump button, like, what can you expect from this game? But honestly, from a speedrun perspective, it might sound absurd, but I feel like this is actually making the runs more interesting. That you don't have a jump button, because I did some IL runs in the sequel of this game, which does have a jump button. And it just makes the run so trivial. Like, the obstacles are not really a challenge. They are just, you just press jump and then you jump over it. Like, there's nothing to it. But here, with like having to angle yourself, what the fuck? How is this happening? Okay, it was this pole, so let's see if it's just impossible to jump over it or if it's the angle. Ah, see, now we got the delayed jump. No, not delayed, the glitch jump. This game is so fucking weird. I do not understand this game, and I have played this for 100 hours. I think this was a good run. I mean, I don't know, because, like, there's no way to tell, but, like... Okay, technically there's a way to tell, but... Like, you can look at the timer on a specific checkpoint and compare the time on the timer with what you had in the PB or in the world record. But I'm not doing that anymore because it just... Yeah, it's... it requires my attention which gives me less attention for actually running the game, so... Oh, Tina just confused the heck out of me. Das sind Bibi und Tina, auch Amadeus und Sabrina. Warum ist so schwer to get the VR? Oh, that was just a horrible mishmash of German and English. I'm so sorry. What the heck was that again? This game is just so fucking weird. Yeah, this is gonna be a 55.8 or something. 0.5 actually, okay. Whatever. Not world record, not PB. I think I actually dreamt about this game tonight. I think. I had some weird dreams about some video game, but I'm not sure if it was this one. Or Dr. Mario, or Unfair Flips. Huh.
M's Truffles said I only dream of games don't exist, but usually I wish they were X3.
That's kind of funny. Just imagine you would develop a game and then somebody would ask you, what was your inspiration? Oh, I just dreamt about the game. This game came to me in a dream.
M's Truffles said actually, I wrote some concepts of games that were based of some of my dreams. Laughing face.
That's so cool. I just tied my PB. This is exactly my PB time.
M's Truffles said lol.
Lol, yeah. Like to the millisecond. This is just hilarious. I'm so fucking close, like 2 frames. I've missed the world record again by 2 frames. I have to get this today, otherwise I'm gonna go crazy.
Fuzzy0W0 said that looked so great.
Thank you very much.
Fuzzy0W0 said in GG.
Thank you for the GG, much appreciated. The fact that I'm again just 2 frames away is motivating and frustrating at the same time. Because I'm like, okay, if I can get this time, surely I can get a better time. But it also feels like, okay, I've been this close twice, why can't I get it? It's good and bad at the same time. A double-edged sword, you might say. I think that start was terrible, but I'm not sure. Oh my god, next month the Bibi movie is gonna come out. The new Bibi Blocksberg movie. I'm so excited. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be terrible. Not as terrible as my execution right now, to be honest. If this is not it, I'm gonna cry. This is not it. What the fuck? How much better am I supposed to play? Like... Oh, this is getting painful. I was legit getting nervous because I thought, oh my god, this is such a good run. Might be it, but like, it was not even close. A third of a second slower. Okay, that turn was not good, I think. Way too wide. That turn was terrible. Or that jump rather. No, this is not it. 155.6. Actually a 0.6, lol. Okay. This is not it, I guess. Or maybe it is. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking
M's
god.
Truffles.
It's
Said IT is.
finally
Fuzzy0W0. Said GG's.
Oh, and just look at this
M's
time.
Truffles. Said fucking GG.
Look at this time. World record was 155.0. I got a 54.6. So what I said earlier about the game, the level being close to optimized, I think might not be true after all. Oh, finally it's over. This took 10 hours. 10 godforsaken hours. I can't believe this.
Leica. Said Skydisk, 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 Skydisk.
Oh, finally it's over. Holy shit. Okay, I need to change my title of the stream. 17 out of 18 achieved. So the question now, do I try the next level? Or do I end on a high note here and just end the stream? But it has only been 1 hour, so... Yeah, maybe I'm actually gonna try the next. Yeah, I need to post this in Todd's Discord. 1 second, I'm gonna make a screenshot where you can see the time and the world record time on screen. Oh, okay, maybe I'm just gonna post this in the BB Discord. No, I have to post this in Todd's Discord. Because Todd has been wishing me luck and all that stuff, so... I just posted the picture and wrote 10 hours. Oh, yeah, so the last level, we can actually look at the last level together. I can't believe I got this, like 154.6. That's insanely good. Insanely good. Oh, okay, what I could also do is a missions run, because I want to submit this as a race together with Todd, the world record holder of the former world record holder of this level. But yeah, I don't know. Let's look at the last level.
Fuzzy0W0. Said I can't decide if I want to draw or get back to power wash runs.
Well, that is that's both sounds pretty good, to be honest. I'm actually gonna prepare something. 1 second. Drawing. Anything in particular you're drawing, or just like whatever you feel like? Oh, the last level I don't have world record in is really, really hard. Like, this is gonna be really tough. Okay, so copy video URL, paste, and now my video, copy. Okay, so we are actually gonna look at this together. Window capture, nice. Okay, so on the left, we have Todd's world record.
Am Fuß des Berges da relativ eng.
I'm gonna use the frame where the hut appears, and then do this on my run as well. This is such a great tool, by the way. You should all bookmark this if you are speedrunners. Okay, so yeah, now we can watch both runs synced up, so they are starting at the exact same time. Okay, here it might, yeah, sometimes it skips like a few frames, so you have to adjust it manually. Okay, so the runs are at the exact same point. Let's reduce the volume a little bit so we don't get like...
Fuzzy0W0 said it just feels a bit boring. There is no competition at Power Wash ATM.
Yeah, I feel that. Like sometimes it can be really frustrating if you're only competing against yourself because there are no new ideas coming in. You're just cooking in your own soup, so to speak. Like, yeah, I totally get that. The issue is, I think I don't want to speedrun Power Wash anymore because, like, it just ruins the game for me in a way. I don't know.
M's Truffles said I know this feeling X3.
Yeah, there are so many games where I'm the only runner. Like, it's just terrible. Okay, let's compare the runs. This is the level Race to the Ruins. It's one of the longest levels with 2 minutes.
Fuzzy0W0 said the only category I still can play the base equipment.
What? I don't understand why people run that category, to be honest. Like, it takes forever. Okay, here we are even. We are exactly even here. Yeah, still even. Still the same. Okay, I guess now I want to lose time. Huh? Not yet. We are still the same here, wow. Okay, here Todd has a very slight advantage. I think the biggest issue is the last turn. Oh no, here, yeah, slight advantage already. But yeah, the last turn up the hill, that's my weakness. My biggest weakness, I think. Oh, Todd gained here compared to the last checkpoint, I think. Wow, yeah, the turn coming up, that's actually the hard part. Because you have to go through, like, the mountain and the trees. And the terrain is kind of annoying there, and the horse can get stuck on it.
Oder auch nicht. Oh,
Yo, it's a
Gottes Willen.
PB! Oh, Gottes Willen!
Holy shit, this took so long.
Ei, ei, ei.
Like
Yeah,
1.5 hours.
so this means overlay. Yeah, I think I want to at least try the level to get a feeling for it. I'm not expecting to beat this today because I'm pretty sure this is gonna take a long time.
Fuzzy0W0 said the only thing I see is sharper corners.
Yeah, and yeah, that turn is pretty important, but like before that, yeah, sharper corners is definitely a thing. Okay, so what record is 203? Wait, can we go to the leaderboard again? Yeah, so 23.7 is the world record, and my PB is 24.5. That's actually a pretty big gap. But yeah, hopefully I can minimize that gap today at least. I mean, a PB would be nice. Let's see. I'm gonna take a small bathroom break. I'll be back in a second. And so you don't get bored, I'm gonna give you my amazing break screen.
Ich möchte dir das Du anbieten. Einverstanden?
Dann können wir nachher Brüderschaft feiern.
Du hast mal wieder an alles gedacht.
Es wäre doch eine Verschwendung, das gute Getränk bei der Schiffstaufe zu vergolden.
Ach ja, die Neustädter Dampferflotte. Soll sie doch jemand anders taufen.
Herr Bürgermeister, Herr Pichler, wir haben die Neustädter Dampferflotte getauft.
Haben Sie das gehört, liebster Pichler? Wir haben die Neustädter Dampferflotte getauft.
Das haben wir aber gut gemacht, lieber Bürgermeisterchef. Die Schiffstaufe war ein voller Erfolg.
Das kann man wohl sagen, lieber Pichler. Ich möchte dir das Du anbieten. Einverstanden?
Dann können wir nachher Brüderschaft feiern.
Du hast mal wieder an alles gedacht.
Es wäre doch eine Verschwendung, das gute Getränk bei der Schiffstaufe zu vergolden.
Ach ja, die Neustädter Dampferflotte. Soll sie doch jemand anders taufen.
Herr Bürgermeister, Herr Pichler, wir haben die Neustädter Dampferflotte getauft.
Haben Sie das gehört, liebster Pichler? Wir haben die Neustädter Dampferflotte getauft.
Das haben wir aber gut gemacht, lieber Bürgermeisterchef. Die Schiffstaufe war ein voller Erfolg.
Das kann man wohl sagen, lieber Pichler. Ich möchte dir das Du anbieten. Einverstanden?
Dann können wir nachher Brüderschaft feiern.
Du hast mal wieder an alles gedacht.
Es wäre doch eine Verschwendung, das gute Getränk bei der Schiffstaufe zu vergolden.
Ach ja, die Neustädter Dampferflotte. Soll sie doch jemand anders taufen.
Herr Bürgermeister, Herr Pichler, wir haben die Neustädter Dampferflotte getauft.
Haben Sie das gehört, liebster Pichler? Wir haben die Neustädter Dampferflotte getauft.
Das haben wir aber gut gemacht, lieber Bürgermeisterchef. Die Schiffstaufe war ein voller Erfolg.
Das kann man wohl sagen, lieber Pichler. Ich möchte dir das Du anbieten. Einverstanden?
Dann können wir nachher Brüderschaft feiern.
Du hast mal wieder an alles gedacht.
Es wäre doch eine Verschwendung, das gute Getränk bei der Schiffstaufe zu vergolden.
Ach ja, die Neustädter Dampferflotte. Soll sie doch jemand anders taufen.
Herr Bürgermeister.
Ach ja, die Neustädter Dampferflotte. Oh, that's so hilarious. Yeah, in celebration of my world record, I put on my Bibi Tina t-shirt, which is freshly washed. So yeah. Yeah, let's look at the last level I do not have the world record in, which is Wettrennen zur Ruine. Race to the ruins. This is gonna be terrible, I think. But let's see. Maybe it's only gonna be slightly terrible. We're gonna see. And if this is too frustrating. Oh, we actually raced against Kackmann. Hans Kackmann. The villain of the story. Who, by the way, in the game does not look like the actual person, but whatever. Like in the movie. Yeah, if this gets too frustrating, we're just gonna do RNG hell speedruns. Because the last level of the game is a maze in a cornfield. And the pattern of the maze is always random. And I do have the world record in the level. But why not try to improve it?
Fuzzy0W0 said I like RNG.
It is pretty funny, yeah. I mean, it can be frustrating too, but like, sometimes it's really nice to just do an RNG speedrun where you just try and if it works, and you're happy. If it doesn't work, whatever. Yeah, the horse can get stuck on terrain. Yeah, maybe this turn is where I could save time on. Yeah, so that turn here that's coming up, that's actually hard. Oh, also, on that last stretch up the hill, the horse can just randomly buck. It has happened to me several times when I did PB attempts on this level. Like, there's just some sort of weird terrain that can just make the horse go nope, and there's nothing you can do about it. Because you can't see it. Like, it feels like it's random, but I don't know. Oh, I can't believe I'm finally done with that level. That feels so good. So here I actually slow down intentionally to not run like a super wide turn. I'm not sure if that's actually a good idea or not, but I think Todd does this as well. Oh, I really want the full sweep. I want it so badly. Oh yeah, if in case I have not mentioned this enough times already. This game is loosely based on the first Bibi Tina movie, but in reality it doesn't have to do with the movie. Like, there are some elements from the movie in this game, but like, yeah. And the weird thing is, in this last level, that's the cornfield maze, characters are taking part in that race that in the movie do not participate in the race. You see, here the horse is totally fine running down that slope. But on other areas, it gets stuck on something that is like as high as, I don't know, a shoe or something. But on that slope, no problem. Yeah, one big issue about this level is if you want to cut the corners, you have to really be careful not to get stuck on the terrain. Because, yeah. And yeah, here the horse can get stuck on the floor, even though it's completely flat. 2-8. Look at this! Yeah, see, this is one big issue with the longer levels. If you don't manage your speed very, very well, you lose seconds. Look at this. This is 4 seconds slower than my PB. Even though I did not make any major mistakes. And I was 4 seconds slower. See, the horse got stuck on this. Like, what is the horse getting stuck on here? See how tiny this bump is? It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Let's actually ride with Tina, because why not? Oh, by the way, we start this race at the farm of Mr. Crabman. Oh, silent hoof glitch. I do not want silent hoofs glitch. Yeah, we start this at his farm, which is what I showed in another stream before, where like it's a real life location where they filmed for the movie. And that's where the sky disc of Nebra is actually displayed. The sky disc that blessed my run.
Leica said sky disc, sky disc, sky disc.
Oh, now that I failed the run, I can actually just show it. I'm not too close so you can see. Yeah, so this is the mansion of Herr Kackmann, or Mr. Crabman. And this is a real thing that exists in the city of Nebra in Germany. And yeah, it's not a mansion, it's an exhibition center. Displaying the sky disc, which is an artifact. Okay, the camera just got haywire. An artifact from the Bronze Age showing a depiction of the sky. That's why it's called the sky disc. Honestly, if I get a 2 minutes 4 seconds run today, I'm gonna be really happy. What? Like, there is nothing to get stuck on. Like, what the heck? Oh my god, this game drives me crazy. Like, I feel like every hitbox in this game is bigger than the object that's actually hitboxing. Like, it's just so terrible. And also what I don't understand is, why can you, like on some objects you just bounce off, like on trees for example. You just bounce off, see? But on some objects, if you run against them, the horse is just... But on trees, it's totally fine to just run at them full speed. No problem. Oh my god, that was terrible. Two 6. Oh, okay. I don't know if I want to do this much longer because I feel like for this level I really have to like immerse myself in this level. And I'm not sure I have the mental capacity for that. At the moment. Like, every turn matters, you have to be so careful not to get stuck on terrain, and yeah, it's just so hard. I should have ended the stream after the world record, to be honest. This is just frustrating now. This is gonna, if I end this run, it's gonna be a terrible time. I'm several seconds behind. Okay, not as bad of a run as I thought it would be. But let me actually quickly check what the world record time is on that specific sign in front of the maze. Because I think that's a good indicator of whether you're on a good pace or not. Oh, never mind. I am here. Oh, wait, the timer's counting up, not down. Okay, that's why I thought it was a bad run. So, 24, 25. Okay, when 25 hits 26, that's when Todd gets to that ring. So yeah, that's a pretty good indicator. 25, 26. Yeah, right when it hits 26. Okay. Let's try again. Yeah, 2.5, 2 minutes, 5 seconds is not too bad. I mean, considering the record is 203.7, it is pretty bad, but longer levels are actually harder. Because you always need to do the perfect rhythm to keep your speed, which is much harder than it sounds. Oh, I'm so close. I can't give up now. Like, I mean, yeah, I'm not expecting to beat this today. Definitely not. But I think it's good to get a feeling for the level again. Get some practice runs. I mean, a PB could be possible today, but I'm not expecting it. Oopsie. Oopsie doopsie. I picked the wrong level. Okay. Wettrennen zur Ruine. Race to the ruins. Pretty truthful translation. Yeah, I feel like with some of the translations are kind of weird. Like, for example, the level Schnell zur alten Mühle, quickly to the old mill, is translated as to the old mill as quickly as you can. And this as quickly as you can is just, I don't know, it's weird to me. Like, how am I supposed to remember which tiny little slope is okay to run over and which is not? Like, this is just so hard. Like compared to actual racing games, this game is actually harder because in a racing game, at least when it's like a proper like racetrack, you know where you should and should not drive. But here, no idea, just figure it out yourself, trial and error, do it 100 times, 200 times, at some point you will know. Can't believe this. Oh, holy shit. Excuse me? Like, there is nothing to get stuck on. My chatbot is still not working, so I'm sorry. Yeah, there is some weird thing with the authentication and it's not working and there's an error when I try to authenticate and yeah. It doesn't work sadly. I had this error before and I was able to fix it, but I forgot how I fixed it, so I would have to Google my way to the solution again. And so far I didn't have the patience to do that. Because it was some weird solution where you had to like... I don't remember, but it was something weird.
M's Truffles. Said it's Zelda who typed it when I wasn't looking. X.
Account takeover! Alarm! This is not a drill. Someone has typed in your chat. Can somebody please confirm to me that this is just utter bullshit? Like... In the beginning of the level, there is similar geometry and I can run over it without any issues. Why can I not run over this here? I don't understand this. After 100 hours of playing, I do not understand this game. I understand it even less than at the beginning. Like, okay, just look. Here, after the next checkpoint, you can run over those stones without any issue. Like here. Why can I run over this, which is a steeper angle than the thing I got stuck on? I don't understand this. Yeah, this is 100% behind world record. Because the world record reaches the last checkpoint I had at 126. I missed the checkpoint. I do not believe this. Because it's unbelievable. I turned too early. That was completely my fault. I turned too early. This time the game was not at fault, for a change. Yeah, 1 second behind the record. It's a 2-5. That's not too shabby. Okay, I think I want to do one more attempt, but I think after that I'm losing focus because I haven't slept very well, so but I'm gonna do some RNG runs after. Definitely behind, but not as much as in the last round. Two 4.9. Okay, so I got a 2 minutes 4 seconds run. That's actually pretty good. That is pretty good. Okay, so I'm too tired to run this more, but I wanna run the RNG level. So I'm actually going to show you what my pattern was on my PB. Because like, look at this. The first world record was 49 seconds, then 47 and 36 by me. Then a random person ran the game and got 33 seconds. Todd lowered it to 28 and then I got a 24. 24 seconds. And this is the pattern I got, see? You always go from the bottom left to the top right, and everything in between is randomized. And I got this pattern here. It's almost a diagonal. Not completely, but almost. And yeah, that was just bonkers. Okay, let me write something on my... Pattern is random.
M's Truffles said love the thumbnail laughing face.
Yeah, the thumbnail is really funny. So PB is 24.948. And the thing is, I was just bored and also curious like how long it would take to get like a super good pattern. So I sat down and was like, okay, I'm gonna just run this for 5 hours and see what I get. I got this pattern after half an hour. And I've never seen a pattern like this in any of my full game runs or Todd's runs. So yeah, that was pretty amazing. Okay, this is... Okay, so let's get back to the game. Because a little bit of RNG hell can be fun. Yeah, 24.9. I'm just gonna reset every time, by the way, when I don't get a good pattern. So at the beginning it shows you the pattern. And as you can see, this is a terrible pattern. I think this would take at least 1 minute, probably longer. Yeah, so once you press space, the race starts. And I'm not gonna take this, so reset. This is gonna be fun. So much fun. Yeah, terrible pattern. We're looking for a diagonal, basically. Oh, this would also take a long time in a full, like... And the thing is, in the full game run, for any percent, this is the last mission of the entire run. So this mission can completely kill your PB. Okay. Interesting pattern. I actually want to run this because this is very interesting. With such a long... yeah, you can't run the fastest speed here. Just the second fastest, I think. Maybe third? No. Yeah, third fastest as well. This is an interesting pattern. I think I've not seen something like this before. This is really funny. Yeah, if you touch the edges, the horse will not be happy. Oopsie. Yeah, 50 seconds is, I would say, above average. Like, above the average time, so... That's not a good pet. Like, if you would get this in a full game run, you wouldn't be super happy. But I've seen patterns that take 1.5 minutes, so... Wait a minute, this is very similar. But yeah, this is not gonna be record, so... Wow, this is a terrible... See, this is one of the patterns that would take 1.5 minutes. Because, like, you would have to go the diagonal up, then down again to the right, then to the right again, up, then all the way to the left, then up, then right, and this is a terrible pattern. Holy shit. Yeah, this is an average one, I would say. But we're looking for the really, really good ones. Yeah, terrible. I mean, okay, not super terrible, but like... We're trying to be 24 seconds here, so... It has to be a really good pattern. This is actually, yeah, it's not gonna be record, but this is actually, I'm curious to see what time this would be. Let's actually see. I would estimate maybe 40 seconds. Like in a full game run, this would be a good pattern, I think. Yeah, by the way, I'm opening the map with Alt, or the Alt key, or whatever, how it's pronounced, I don't know. Oh, 30 something. See, this would be a really good pattern in any percent. This will also not be terrible. But we are not looking for not terrible. Ah. Let me actually show you the characters here, because Kackman is racing in this. In the movie he is not, because he's pretending to be hurt and he says that Bibi bewitched him to have this pain, which is not true. This is so much fun. I should do this every day. Until I get a 20 seconds run or something. I'm not sure what the lowest could be, but I think 24 is already very close to the lowest time. I mean, maybe if it was an actual diagonal, maybe 20 seconds could be possible. But yeah, we are here to find out. Actually, not a bad pattern. I want to run this just out of curiosity. How long this would take. I would estimate 30 seconds. Yeah, nice. I just realized in any percent. Wait, could you reset to get a better pattern? I'm not sure. Wow, what is this? Oh, this is terrible. Look at all the like zigzags. Wow, this is horrible. Yeah, so when I was doing this, those attempts where I got the PB and I saw the pattern, I was so damn nervous. Like my heart was pounding really, really hard because I know I just got an amazingly good pattern and that if I mess this up now, it would take probably a very long time to get such a good pattern again. So I was very, very nervous. Yeah, not a bad pattern, but it's gonna be 30 seconds, so... Actually, running this game again, this makes me want to run the Bibi Tina game on Switch again. Which has very weak movement. But I feel like my PB is very unoptimized, so I would really like to improve that. Terrible pattern. Good pattern, but not good enough. Yeah. Not good enough, sadly. But honestly, beating the pattern I got is very unlikely, so I'm not sure why I'm even trying this. Wow, that's such a bad pattern as well. Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm even attempting this. Maybe because on RNG anything can happen? Nah, it's not a good one. In any percent, I would be happy about it. Yeah, so when I first played this, like casually, I was like, oh my god, I have to remember the maze now, holy shit. Because in the movie, that's actually what they have to do. Like, they show like the map on like a huge screen. And then everybody has like a minute or so to memorize the maze. And then the race starts, so they can't look at that huge map anymore. But yeah, you can just show the map and it shows you the maze. Good any percent pattern. Wow, this is again the most exhilarating gameplay on twitch.tv. This is really bad. Oh my god. Good any percent pattern. Yeah, you can go to the menu up during the countdown. Wait a minute! Countdown. In the sequel you can do countdown skip, but I think in this game it's not possible. No, the game just freezes when you tap out. This would be a good any percent pattern as well. Not sure how long I'm gonna do this, because this is, believe it or not very interesting for me as well. But yeah, can't hurt to try your luck a little bit after the actual runs are over. Yeah, not good enough, but I want to ride it because it seems like a fun pattern, like with the long straight lines. That's actually pretty interesting. And of course we got the silent spoofs glitch, very nice. Yeah, on this level it doesn't matter that much. Oh, this is still gonna be a 30 seconds time, I think. Because of all the turns we need to do here. I'm not sure why, but at the end it gets so laggy. I don't understand why. Wow, this pattern is terrible. No, that's the wrong mission.
Fuzzy0W0 said I decided to draw and I am done with the sketch.
Nice. What did you draw? If you want to share, you don't have to, of course, but just in case you're comfortable sharing that information. Let me guess, you drew Bibi. Okay, I'm not gonna continue this for much longer because this is really boring. Honestly,
Fuzzy0W0 said I send it to you in DC if you want to see, but need to improve it a bit more.
nice. Aww, that's adorable. Nice. Are you drawing on a tablet? Or like actual pen and paper?
Fuzzy0W0 said mouse only XD.
Wow, with a mouse! Okay. Then I need to look at it again. Considering you drew this with the mouse, that's actually pretty good. Like, holy shit. When I draw something with the mouse, it looks like a 3-year-old has drawn this, who is right-handed, has drawn it with their left hand, with their eyes closed. That's how stuff looks when I draw with the mouse. Oh, that's a good pattern. I'm curious to see. This is, but this is gonna be 30 seconds as well. Like, I feel like sub 30 seconds patterns are really rare. Okay, maybe not really rare, but they are not very common. See, I feel like this would be an average pattern, like around 40-50 seconds, probably maybe a minute. Yeah, that's why it's really frustrating to run the any percent category. Because imagine you do everything perfectly, you are ahead of your PB by 10 seconds and you think, wow, 10 seconds time save, let's go. And then the last level just gives you a 1-minute pattern when you had a 30-second pattern in your PB. It's just terrible. So yeah, what I'm saying is not never run this game. It is run this game once to get a PB and then submit it so we have more people on the leaderboard. Oh, this goes all the way around. Terrible. gonna get a pattern this good again? And how the heck did I get that pattern after half an hour of attempts? That's just unbelievable. I want to run so many Bibi Tina games, but there are just too many. I want to run them all at the same time, but it's... Oh, this pattern... Okay, this is not going to be record, but this is a pretty funny pattern. I'm actually going to run this. Yeah, because now it's just a long straight line to the finish. That's actually pretty funny. Why does it keep lagging here so much? Like, what the heck? Wait a minute. Oh, OBS says encoding overloaded, considering turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset. Huh. That's not good. Let me make a screenshot of this. This is not good. I mean, the bitrate seems fine. I don't have dropped frames. Oh, now that the game is not open, it doesn't say this anymore. Okay, so my PC can't handle a Bibi Tina game. That's amazing. What is this? Oh my god, look at this. You go up, you go down, you go up, you go down, you go up. This would take 1.5 minutes, I think. That's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Wait, what? Lol, I picked the wrong... I picked the wrong mission. Oh, look at this pattern. I'm pretty... No, this is not gonna be record, but let me actually see how... what time this is. If this can be a sub 30 seconds. That would be pretty amazing, to be honest. Yeah, this is gonna be a sub 30. Wow, pretty good. I mean, not record, but pretty good. Why is there no restart button in the menu? That's like one of the most annoying things about this game for me. Okay, maybe actually last attempt, because this is not very interesting. Rip run! Yeah, I mean, it's been 2.5 hours. I've beaten one more record, and yeah. So Todd's commentary to this was, "This is sick, GG." I mean, it is like I've beaten the world record by almost half a second. That's actually like I couldn't even have imagined being that fast. Like. Yeah, let me actually show you the record run, because that was actually pretty fun. Don't be this blurry, please. Yeah, so first of all, I made a screenshot because I couldn't believe this happened. Like, look at this. It's such a good pattern. Just look at this. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Oh my fucking god. Let's fucking go. Holy shit. Oh my fucking god. I just crushed the world record. I'm not sure I can ever get such a good pattern again. Like, holy shit. Yeah. Holy fucking shit. That was so amazing. Oh wait, my camera isn't showing. Never mind. Oh. Like, seriously, this was just ridiculously good. I've been trying for half an hour. Only I actually half an hour. That's ridiculous. That's so hype. What the fuck? I mean, if anybody is gonna try to beat this, they will need a lot of patience or just very, very good luck in a full game run. Holy shit, my heart was beating so fast because I knew the pattern was amazing. I knew it could be world records. So when I actually did the run, my heart was beating so fast and so hard. Like, holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Bye. Yeah. Amazing run. Not sure this will ever get beaten, to be honest. Like, I mean, who would be bored enough to do this? Reset over and over and over again.
Fuzzy0W0 said me.
Okay. Wait, is the game on sale right now? Because if it is, send me your Steam. I'm gonna gift it to you. No, it's not on sale right now. Wait, what? Yeah, so if when it's on sale, it's only €3 or something. So yeah, if it's ever on sale again, and you cannot afford to buy it yourself, I will actually give this to you so you can beat my record. That would be funny. Yeah, so let's look one more time at what the heck just happened? At the level leaderboard. So yeah, today I got the world record in this level here.
Fuzzy0W0 said the news adventures is only 199 XD.
Wait, is it on sale currently? The second one. Yeah, that's the sequel. Wait, what? On my end it's $14.99. What the heck?
Fuzzy0W0 said I have my sights.
Ah, that's what you mean. Yeah, okay. I see. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think key reselling sites are kind of shady. I've heard developers say they would rather have you pirate their game instead of buying a key on a key reseller site. So yeah, I'm a little bit skeptical about that, but everybody needs to make their own decisions. So yeah, last level that I don't have the word record in is this. This is gonna be hard to beat. What's actually the word record history on this? So I got a 2.11, improved it to a 2.9, then Todd got a 2.6, improved it by a bit. Then I improved it by 170.
Fuzzy0W0 said this is really weird, the normal adventure is expensiver than the new one.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Like, the Bibi and Tina franchise in general is always weird. It never does what you expect it to do. It's just weird. Okay, then Todd came back with a 2.5. I improved it by 120 milliseconds. Got the first sub 2.5. Then Todd came back with a 2.3 and improved it again. Yeah, amazing. Pretty amazing. I want to see that as a graph. A horse race to the ruins. Yeah, so the biggest improvement was this from Todd. Going from a 2.9 to a 2 minutes 6 seconds. That's an improvement by almost 3 minutes. That's amazing. Yeah, Bibi and Tina, Adventures with Horses. Or, as the German title, Das Spiel zum Kinofilm. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Who's streaming today? Let me see. Uh-huh. I'm not sure if I'm in the mood for a raid today, to be honest. Yeah, let's just end the stream.
Leica said Skydisk.
Yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And see you next time when I hopefully beat the next world record. Or rather, the last remaining world record. Okay. Goodbye.
Fuzzy0W0 said bye-bye. Leica said BB Pog. Leica said BB Happy. Leica said BEB Smile. Leica said Leica BB.